Good morning, Monica. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, Mr. Langston. I'm glad to be here and excited to talk about this opportunity.
You've been working as a customer support specialist. What made you interested in transitioning to an account management role?
Over the past few years, I've built strong relationships with clients and found myself naturally stepping into a more consultative role. I enjoy solving problems, but I also love anticipating needs, managing expectations, and seeing the bigger picture. I see the account manager role as a natural extension of that, more strategic with long-term client success in mind.
That's a great perspective. What do you think are the biggest differences between customer support and account management?
I think customer support is more reactive, resolving issues as they come up, while account management is more proactive. It's about building relationships, understanding business goals, and guiding clients over time. It requires a deeper understanding of the client's industry and the ability to align solutions with their objectives.
Tell me about a time you went above and beyond for a client.
A client once called late on a Friday with an urgent integration issue. I stayed after hours to coordinate with our tech team and walked the client through a workaround until the full fix was deployed. I followed up first thing Monday with a full report and training materials. That client later renewed their contract and mentioned my support in their review.
How do you prioritize multiple client needs at once?
I assess urgency and impact, and I keep clear communication with all clients. I use a task management system to track follow-ups and deadlines, and I make sure clients feel heard even if their issue isn't urgent. I also flag internal dependencies early to avoid delays.
Account managers often face challenging clients. How do you manage difficult relationships?
I stay calm, listen actively, and avoid taking things personally. I try to understand the root cause of their frustration and validate their concerns. From there, I propose realistic solutions and make sure they feel supported. Building trust does take time, but being consistent and communicative helps.
Describe how you would onboard a new client.
I'd start with a personalized welcome, followed by a kickoff call to align on goals, timelines, and success metrics. I'd introduce key team members, share documentation, and make sure they feel confident using our platform. I'd also schedule regular check-ins during the first few months to proactively address any concerns.
What metrics would you use to measure your success as an account manager?
I'd track client retention, satisfaction via surveys or NPS, upsell and renewal rates, and time to resolution. I'd also monitor engagement metrics like product usage and meeting frequency to spot red flags early.
How do you balance the needs of your clients with the goals of the company?
I see myself as a bridge, aligning client success with company priorities. I advocate for clients internally, but I also set clear expectations and communicate trade-offs transparently. The key is managing trust on both sides.
Have you worked cross-functionally with sales or product teams before?
Yes, often. I partner with sales during renewals and upsells, and I've worked closely with product to provide user feedback and test beta features. I believe cross-functional collaboration is essential for long-term account growth.
Can you share an example of a client you helped grow?
One client started with a small contract. I noticed they weren't using key features, so I scheduled a training session which led them to adopting more of the platform. Over time, I presented usage data and suggested upgrades. Within a year, they doubled their contract size.
What CRM or customer management tools are you familiar with?
I've used Salesforce, HubSpot, and Zendesk. I'm comfortable logging activities, managing pipelines, and pulling reports. I'm also familiar with using Slack and Asana for internal communication and task tracking.
How do you stay organized and ensure no client falls through the cracks?
I maintain a detailed client dashboard and weekly priority list. I set calendar reminders for check-ins and follow-ups and use tags to flag at-risk accounts. I also hold myself to a regular touchpoint review schedule to keep engagement consistent.
What would you do if a longtime client suddenly became unresponsive?
I'd start by reviewing their usage data and support history to look for signs of disengagement. Then I'd reach out with a personalized message offering value, maybe new features, use cases, or support resources. If they still don't respond, I'd escalate internally and try alternative contact methods.
What's your long-term career goal?
I'd love to grow into a senior account manager or customer success lead, managing a team and helping to shape strategy. I'm passionate about building strong client relationships and helping others do the same.
Do you have any questions for me about the role or the team?
Yes, thank you. What's the current structure of the account management team, and how does this role interact with other departments like product or support?
Great question. We have 5 account managers, each aligned to a product vertical. We meet weekly with product and support to align on feedback and client priorities.
That sounds like a collaborative environment. I'd really enjoy being part of that kind of team. Thank you again for the conversation.
Thank you, Monica. We'll be in touch after we complete the interview process.
Thank you, Mr. Langston. I appreciate your time and the thoughtful questions.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means a lot.